Now that we've gotten our contract accepted, and we may have had to go through a counter proposal here and there, back and forth for a little while to get that done, we're in the process of getting the appraisal and the inspection done. Now, I don't want to spend $450 on a house that doesn't have the right inspection characteristics if it's not as perfect as we thought it was when we looked at it. So what we want to do is get the inspection done first. At my website, denverrelocation.com, you'll find a list of appraisers and inspectors that I've used. The inspectors are all vetted, if you will. They've gone through years. I've attended hundreds and hundreds of inspections. I pretty much know what they'll say, and as we're looking at homes, you may actually hear me say, this is what the inspector will say, because that will be an issue or that won't be an issue. So as we go through the home with the inspector, we want them to act as a walking, talking homeowner's manual for you. It's one of the reasons you need to be there for the inspection if at all possible. If you can get there for the inspection, you'll learn a lot about how to maintain the house and how to reset the GFI in the kitchen when it trips. Why did it trip? Well, it's supposed to be safety protection for you, but really what you want to do is make sure that we've got all the kind of GFI kind of things explained to you so you know where they are and how they work. Once we're done with the inspection's approved, and we typically have 10 days after the date of the contract in which to get the inspection done. And that's typically our inspection objection deadline. Once that's done, and the seller has agreed to the inspection request. Sometimes there aren't any. In a perfect home, there aren't any. They'll just take care of everything for you. It might be a little thing. A GFI, by the way, is a little thing. It's about $15. But they might take care of that for you, and if they do, then we order the appraisal, which is another $400-ish, and so we need to be aware that that's what we're doing and that's what you're doing. Once that appraisal is done, that's the third person who's to buy the house. You have to buy it, the inspector has to buy it, and the appraiser has to agree with it so the loan company actually gives you the loan. So you've got all those things in the purchase contract that protect you from making a bad deal. And that's what I'm here to do too. I'm that other layer of knowing where the houses are that you may want and how to find them, how to contract them, how to inspect them, how to get them appraised. Once we're past that, we're pretty much on to the next phase, which is the closing and moving in. Isn't that great?